Hi, my name is Brent McElroy of McElroy Guitars from Seattle, Washington. And I thought today I'd like to share with you one of the guitars that I have made. This is a standard model Generation 2. Now the Generation 2 is a new bracing that I started doing. It's a lattice bracing. It's a lattice work that stiffens the whole top yet keeps it very light, so it becomes very responsive. You got a stiff, light top, very responsive. And back and sides are a Celebus purple ebony with sapwood. Kind of a pretty wood.
Where's the ebony come from?
This particular ebony came from the Philippines.
Okay.
And it was kind of interesting. It was actually a beam in a building that blew down in a typhoon or hurricane. And I saw the stack of wood that was cut out of this beam, and the top layers of wood were rotted, so it must have been an old rotted building that blew down. But so it's total salvage wood. And just beautiful. It's just hard to believe this was just a structural member of some building at one time. And the top is Italian spruce, and rosette is spalted maple, and ebony bridge and fingerboard.
Are the ebony bridge and fingerboard the same wood as the side and back?
No, these are like gaboon or gabon. I don't know which way it's really pronounced. Ebony here, and so is the face plate on the headstock. It has a 25.4 scale length, the long Martin scale length, and it's a nice all-round guitar. It's all I know.
What kind of clients do you find are finding these guitars? What kind of music are they doing?
A lot of fingerstyle people. I do have a couple. I really kind of have an eclectic group. I have one guy that's a slide guitarist. And he gets it, that's set up real high, and then does kind of fretting and slide. I have a light fingerstyle player, Bill Mize, and just got a new client that's a singer-songwriter guy that has written for a lot of famous people, but he digs in and strums. I have just picked up Chris Gantry, who was an old Nashville songwriter, wrote some top 10 country hits, and he digs in and plays like crazy. But I kind of build them for fingerstyle, but they stand up to just about anything. You can strum them hard, and I do set up the neck and everything wide and stuff for fingerstyle, but a lot of guys like playing them different ways. So.
And do you find that coming to a festival like this really helps you connect with players and other builders? Yeah,
it does. It gives you notoriety, and people learn about you, and then they can play your guitars too. They don't get too many chances. I used to have a few dealers, but they were so thin, far and few between, so thin that hardly anybody got to try them. But when they come, a lot of people come to the festivals and get to try out your guitars, get to feel how they play, hear how they sound. So it really kind of works out good, and I do pick up sales usually after. Once in a while you sell the guitar here too, which is really a nice bonus. But
is it an opportunity for you to talk with other makers too about things?
Oh yeah. Probably the biggest reason we come is the camaraderie.
Yeah.
You do these shows, after a few years you know most of the people, and it's kind of just, I think you come more to get together with your friends.
See your friends.
Yeah. You get to see them every year or every 2 years, depending on how often you do shows, and so it's a lot of fun.